Alright, we are in another Duskmourn draft here, and how funny, we have another Omnivorous Flytrap. Our very first recorded draft, this was our build around, so I think we're just going to take it again. We had pretty good success with it. And it's just fun. It's a fun card. It has the Delirium trigger. It can put a bunch of counters on your creatures. It's just a really good time. So yeah, let's go with that. It's definitely the strongest card in the pack. We also have an Altenac here, the Thrice Called. You got a fun little interaction if somehow you can draft 3 Say Its Name, because you can exile those. Speaking of the devil, here's Say Its Name here. You find 3 of these, you can exile them, and then summon Altenac onto the battlefield. Pretty cool effect. Very hard to do in limited though, so wouldn't really count on that. There's also a Sheltered by Ghost, which is a great enchantment, and a Curse Windbreaker as well. Both of these cards are pretty solid. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with the Omnivorous Flytrap to start the draft. Okay, we have a Doomsday Excruciator here. Interesting. This card's pretty good in the black-white Orzhov Reanimator deck. So basically you can put this big nerd into your graveyard and then you can resummon him, which is really the only way you should be playing this card, because otherwise it's just way too expensive. You'd have to be running mono black, and even then I would not want to do that because mono colors are not very good in Duskmourn. So looking at the rest of the pack, we have a Fear of Failed Test to get a little card draw engine there. We have a Flesh Burrower, which is a decent 2-drop. I just don't want to take it this early. Seize from Slumber is pretty good as well. Betrayer's Bargain. We also have a Mutilator. Let's think. What do we want to do? The Betrayer's Bargain's probably the direction I want to go in here. The Mutilator's not bad either, though. For 7 mana. He's another one of those cards you really want to resummon from your graveyard. I think we're just going to go Betrayer's Bargain. Get the early game removal here. Diversion Specialist. We have a Drag to the Roots. That's pretty good removal as well. Little Golgari. I wouldn't mind playing another Golgari deck. It was fun last time. There's also a Conductive Machete. Pretty good card. You get the Manifest Dread and then attach this to it. It gets +2/+1. And then you can move it around for 4 mana. There's also a Diversion Specialist here, which is sacrifice another creature and enchantment. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. This is really good in that Rakdos sacrifice deck. So basically you can take one of their minions and then you can sacrifice it yourself and then still get the upside. So it's 2 for 1. Very, very strong if you're building into that and you have ways to sacrifice said minions. But I think we'll just take the Drag to the Roots. Another Drag to the Roots, and also a Scorching Dragonfire. I could see myself splashing red, even if we play Golgari, just for this awesome removal. I think I will take... I almost want to take another Drag to the Roots, but that Scorching Dragonfire is super tempting. I think we're going to take the Drag to the Roots. I think that is the correct answer here. We got another Vile Mutilator. Let's check the table. We got a Mana Nerd and the Overgrown Zealot. We also have a Fear of Lost Teeth. This is one of those packs where you're just like, I don't know. There's nothing that really stands out to me. When Fear of Lost Teeth dies, it deals 1 damage to any target and you gain 1 life. Honestly, not the worst thing. The Mana Nerd's okay as well. Also can get a Lakeside Shack here. I think we'll take the Diversion Specialist. Actually, let's just take the Fear of the Lost Teeth. I actually like this card quite a bit. Oblivious Bookworm and also Norin. I'm so surprised at how often I see this card late in the pack. Like, this is crazy. This card's amazing. People just do not rate that card high enough. We also have a little fixing with the Edge Cornfield. But I think here we may end up going the Bookworm. I think it's just a really good card. Moldering Gem, Weight Room is okay as well, but not my favorite. Got an Innocuous Rat, a Manifest Dread. Also have a Forest Cycling and a Turn Inside Out. I think I'll just take the Manifest Dread. In case we end up in Simic here, which would be fun. I would not mind playing Simic. Dashing Bloodsucker. We got a Bedhead Beastie. Tickaboo, Tunnel of Hate. Might take the ticket booth. Tunnel of Hate. There's a Say Its Name. It helps get your delirium online, which is definitely not bad. And I think that's the direction we're going to go in. We have a Flesh Burrower and a Frantic Strength. We'll just take the Flesh Burrower here. Rat's really good too, though. I think we'll take the Flesh Burrower since we have more green. And if I can play the Omnivorous Flytrap again, I'll definitely do so. So we're definitely green. I'm not sure what our second color is going to be up. Black would be pretty good. So would red. We'll see. It's going to be one of the two. I think we'll take the Diversion Specialist. Yeah, we'll take the Diversion Specialist. Frantic Strength, Cautious Survivor's fine. Another Cautious Survivor. We can go Lakeside Shack. We'll take a Lakeside Shack. There's no world where I'm running 2 Cautious Survivors. Cover that sideboard. Not running a Teddy. We have a Demonic Council. Search your library for a demon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. If you have Delirium active, you get to search your library for any card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Pretty decent. We have a Fear of Falling. We have a Valgavoth's Faithful, which is really good in that white-black deck. We have a Stock Researcher. We have a Piggy Bank as well. Also like Baseball Bat. I think we're just going to take... This is tough. This is definitely tough. Not sure if I want Demonic Council. I don't think I do. It could be good, though. Definitely could be good. I haven't played with it yet, either. I think I'm going to take it. I'm not sure I'm going to end up running it, though. Piggy Bank's just really solid as well. Honestly, Demonic Council's bait. Fuck that card. We're taking the Piggy Bank. Meat Hook Massacre, not very good and limited. It's a cool looking card, though. The art for this card is fantastic. Look at that. That is fucking awesome. What else do we have here? Impossible Inferno. We have a Shroud Stomper if we want to go Reanimator. I don't think we do. I'm leaning towards Gruul right now. Definitely leaning towards another Gruul Flytrap deck. Sucks because we've already done a video on it, but hey, let's see if we can do it better this time. We have a Patched Plaything as well. Good in that Reanimator deck. Also a Watchdog. Let's take the Inferno. Just take some more removal. We have a Withering Torment. We have a Monstrous Emergence. I think we'll take the Monstrous Emergence. If I were into white trapped in the screen, would be great. Withering Torment would also be really good here. But I think I'm pretty much locked into Gruul at this point. Only black card we have is Fear of Lost Teeth. I'm good on that. We also have 2 Drag to the Roots, but it's okay. There's a Glassworks and a Shattered Yard. Also, threats around every corner. This is pretty good. Get the Manifest Dread, and then when a face-down permanent you control enters, search the battlefield for a land card, put it into battlefield tap, then shuffle. So it's a way to ramp, and you also get the Manifest Dread. But that's better in Simic. And since we're playing Gruul, we want to be a little bit more aggressive. So something like the Glassworks would be better here, or even the Watchdog could be good. So I think we're going to do that. I would hate to see if white's open here. White could be open. And we potentially could be going Reanimator. White-black might be wide open. That's a little concerning. We'll see how it plays out, though. There's a Gremlin Tamer. Great card. I can't believe it's this late in the pack. I think we take the Percussionist. Kind of leaning, like I said, once again, towards Gruul. And I want to be aggressive. I want to come out swinging. I want that monkey to do some work. We got a Beastie Beatdown. Take that gladly. Not sure we're going to be playing the Drag to Roots. I might take that Violent Urge. I think I will. Combat Tricks are really good when you're a creature heavy aggro deck. They gain more value for sure. Let's see what else we get here. I don't think we're splashing Bookworm. It is very good though. Very good card. I think I'm just going to keep it simple this draft, and we're just going to run 2 colors unless we find a bomb that we want to splash for. If you guys haven't seen, we have Spookfest officially live on the channel all month long. We're going to have spooky videos. We're going to have live stream shorts, full-length videos, more drafts, just a bunch of good stuff. So if you like spooky content, definitely stick around for that. Got some really cool things planned. I think we'll just take Under the Skin. It's pretty solid. Really good card, actually. We'll see this again. We'll also see... We already have one of these. I don't want to play two. I think we'll just take Under the Skin and be happy with it. We'll take a Razorkin. I have another Violent Urge. I mean, it's pretty strong. We'll take it. Two. Two's the maximum I want to run, though. I don't want to run anymore. We'll take the Uncommon. We'll take a Murder just to deny it. Strangled Cemetery I might run here, and we'll take that. There's a world where we can splash some of our some of our Golgari removal in the form of these Drag to Roots. So, yeah, these are pretty good. Could see us maybe running one. I don't think we're going to run both if we're splashing, but definitely could see running one depending on how the deck building shapes up. Alright, we got a Hauntwood Shrieker. Awesome. This is a mythic I have yet had a chance to play with. For 3 mana, it manifests drag when it attacks. And then for 2 mana, you get to reveal target face down permanent. If it's a creature card, you may turn it face up. This card is insane. So good in Simic, and it's still going to be good in Gruul too. We're going to take it. Hopefully this thing wills. I would love another Scorching Dragonfire. That'd be great. I don't think I drafted the first one, actually, so to be our first Scorching Dragonfire, excuse me. Definitely something I do want, though. We'll take the Hauntwood Shrieker. It's a little too late to go into Simic. I could see myself splashing for a Brood Spinner. We do have a way to do that with Strangled Cemetery. May do that. What's our deck looking like now? We got 8 creatures. Got a pretty good variety of things as well for Delirium. Nowhere to run. Possible Inferno. We got a Gremlin here too. Whenever another creature you control at 2 power or less, you may discard a card. If you do, you can draw a card, which is also pretty damn good. Yeah, we have a lot of Manifest Dread, which will trigger that. We also have the Fly Trap. I think we just take the Gremlin here. There's 2 more Monstrous Emergences as well. Sure, we'll see one of those will. Grasping Longneck. We have a Turn Inside Out. Another really good card. I think we take the Turn Inside Out here potentially. We only have 9 creatures. We need more creatures. We might just take a Longneck for curve and to continue to get a little bit more creatures. Definitely not my favorite creature, but hey, it's in our color and it will help our curve, so we'll grab it. At this point, I kind of just want to load up on value creatures if we can and fix our curve, make the curve nice, and we should be cooking. We have a Defiant Survivor, which is definitely not bad at all. If you can swing even once and get through, it's worth it. Pays for itself pretty much. We have a Ripper also. That's more of the Rakdos-centric card. Cryptic Inspector is good. There is a world where we could have played Simic here and had a pretty strong deck. But yeah, it's too late for that. There's still some really good red out there too, so it's not like we're missing out too much. I'll take a Fungus. Bedhead Beastie's good. Another Strangled Cemetery is great as well. I think that's going to will though. So if we can pick that up, we're definitely going to splash black if we need to. Take the Fungus Among Us. Vengeful Possession, Hand That Feeds. Hand That Feeds is pretty good. It's a 4/2 with Menace when you activate Delirium. Just strong. Vengeful Possession's a great closer though. It's even better if you're playing the Sacrifice theme. But we'll go ahead and take it. I don't hate it. We have a 4 cycling, which is great. Do we want to turn Inside Out? Don't think so. I think we still want to pick up some creatures. Got a Baseball Bat, a Most Valuable Slayer, which is underrated. This card is super underrated. There's also a dual land here as well. There's a Painter Studio, which is also pretty good. But I think we're going to take the Most Valuable Slayer. Card is very good common. We got a Rootwise Survivor here. I think we'll take that. Not the best thing in the world, but it's not bad either. It's definitely playable. There's that Brood Spinner that willed. We could either go in that... Yeah, I think we go in that direction and hope we see the dual land. Could be a mistake, but I think we can make it work. We'll take this. I'm not sure if we're going to run it. How much removal do we have? We have a decent amount if we splash black. I think we just take another Inferno, maybe. We have 16 creatures, so a turn inside out's not bad either. We'll take a Cryptid Inspector, Egotist, and then last but not least, Mountain. So all in all, with all things said, I do like this Gruul deck even more than our last one, and I think we can actually do some good things with it. So let's see if we can't clean it up, make it a bit more functional. Let's go ahead and cut everything and then run what we're guaranteed that we're going to be running. Okay, so we're going to take what we're guaranteed to be running right now. We're taking the Monkey for sure. We're taking one Violent Urge, 100%. But the Bargain, the Gremlin, yep. Don't know about Diversion Specialist, maybe. It's not the best. We don't have the best targets for it either. Definitely gonna take that. Taking the Infernos. Take the Glassworks. Take this, that. Defiant Survivor's pretty good for a curve. Definitely taking the Hauntwood Shrieker and the Omnivorous. Flytrap, the Under the Skin. Take our Beastie Beatdown. Take our Force Cycling and our Rootwise Survivor. Leaving us with one more card here. We didn't really need to splash, which is cool. So let's go ahead and drag all of our removal over to the right here and just see what we're working with as far as that's concerned. We have a decent amount. Our combat tricks also count towards removal, but we'll keep those separate. The Betrayer's Bargain. Monstrous Emergence. We have a Beastie Beatdown. And Fungus is also another source of removal. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sources right there. I think that's more than enough. I don't think we needed to splash any black, even though Brood Spinner could be good. I'm not opposed to doing it. I just wish I would have picked up a second Strangled Cemetery. So that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. Do we splash the Brood Spinner? It's a great card. I love it. Or do we take another Violent Urge? Or maybe a Razorkin. We might take the Razorkin for curve purposes. 5/3 with reach it's okay. I don't like the idea of sacrificing a land and drawing a card unless we really stall out. Which we don't want to playing Gruul. We kind of want to go hard and quick. Interesting propositions here. We also have the Cautious Survivor, which is not terrible. Having extra reach, though, sounds pretty appealing to me. As opposed to gaining more life. I think we take the Razorkin here. That is better for our curve. And looking at our curve, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, I think the curve would be fine. We're in a pretty good spot. We'd like to have one more creature on 2 mana. But we do have those 1 mana nerds to kind of make up for it. And the Fungus and the Monkey. So yeah, I think this is good. This is going to be the first form of our deck. Our goal as always is 3 and 3. Anything more is great. See you in the game. Okay, and here's our opening hand. Also guys, just to note, the season did reset, so we're back in bronze unfortunately, but hopefully this season we can climb out and get away from bronze on the resets. That'd be great. I don't really like this hand, I can tell you that much. And I don't like the idea of mulling either, but I'm going to. We need playable hands when we're playing Gruul. This is another one that's risky. We're gonna keep it though. I think we get rid of the Inferno here. Man, that's unfortunate. We really need to draw a forest here. I didn't even cut down to 16 lands. I stayed 17, so fingers crossed we don't get screwed. Hello. What are your thoughts on that? I've heard, I was watching Jim Davis the other day, and he basically said the standard for Arena with the decks or the hand smoother is 16 lands as opposed to 17. That's the standard. How do you guys feel about that? We definitely don't care to get rid of the rats. We'll just play the Flesh Burrow on main phase 2. Will I let the rat go through for 1? He's playing Rakdos, so probably not. He's going to sack it anyway at some point. So I will block if he wants to swing. What do you guys, here's the question of the day. Drop down in the comments. What are your plans for spooky season? Do you guys have anything special planned for the month of October? Anything for Halloween? Maybe any parties? Anything you're doing around the house? Sound off in the comments and let me know. Our whole house has been spookified since like August. It's crazy, I know. That's just how we roll around here though. I think we got to get rid of the Skin Ripper. There's no doubt about that. How do we want to do it though? I think we do it in the form of Monstrous Emergence. Monstrous Emergence is really good with our Death Touch, though. Let me think about this. I think first we're going to offer a swing. How's he going to block? He's going to block with the rat. He's just going to allow that to happen, which is fine. Then I think, honestly, let's go ahead and just play the Glassworks here. Do not want a Skin Ripper to be in play right now. Card is nasty. He could sack the rat and get a counter. I'm good on that. He also deals damage based on how many things he sacrificed, so he's gonna swing probably with both. I'm pretty sure this triggers off Death Touch, right? Deals damage equal to the power of the creature you choose. We'll find out. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. Like I said, guys, I'm no expert here. I'm just a guy that loves Magic. Disturbing Mirth. This guy's got a lot of really good signpost cards here. I have yet to play the Rakdos deck. If we get a chance to play it, we're definitely going to. It looks a lot of fun. We got a little Manifest Dread action. There's our Flytrap, which feels pretty good. Doesn't do anything to you at Delirium, which feels pretty bad. So I think we just take our MVP here, and we swing with our Death Touch. We'll get +1/+0 in first strike. He can't really block. We'll get in for 3, and we'll just keep going face here and see what we can do. We need another 4 so we can play our Hauntwoods Shrieker. If this thing ever gets through, it's going to be great. That's why MVP is just so good. We can give Shrieker first strike so it has a chance to get through and survive. We also get the Manifest Dread with it. I cannot wait to play that card. It's going to be so much fun. I'm curious to see what he has underneath that face down card. Is it anything spooky or is it something spooky? We got to grab the prize. Fair enough. So far, I'm not really concerned about how everything's going. I think he might choose to double block here, which I don't blame him. But at the same time, I think we just play the Gremlin. Yeah, and then Monstrous Emergence, the Menace, or the Manifest Dread card. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do that. Choose a creature you control. No, I want to target this. And I want to pay this. And submit. We get to see what this is. I'm curious. We don't get to see what this is. Okay. That's still going to go through though, right? No? Okay. Yeah, well played. And we'll play a Gremlin. And we will swing. Get in for another 3. He could sack the monkey if he wants, but I don't think he's going to. One thing that this deck is lacking, if I recall, is card draw. So we really need to play for tempo here and do some good things. Okay, he's gonna kill the Gremlin. Goodbye, my friend. He's also got a Ripper out now that we need to deal with. There's a Forest. Don't quite have Delirium. Also could put him on a timer here. Just don't think that's very good. He's gonna get through. He's got 2 Manifest Dread targets as well. The chance of those being creatures, at least one of them, is pretty high. So what I think we do here is we see, do we offer swing? No, we do not. We'll just play our Shrieker. Hopefully we can get through with it. That'd be great. He's got a lot of cards in his hand. A bit scary. There's a good chance he has a way to deal with the Shrieker. We'll see, though. He's going to get rid of the fly trap. That sucks. And now we're down in hand and on the battlefield. Looks like he might remove it. Rough. This guy's drawing everything he needs. He has a lot of interaction. It's going to be painful. We're definitely not blocking. Yeah, I think we've kind of stalled out at this point. I think I might have used my removal incorrectly, unfortunately. Honestly, in hindsight, I wish I would have used something in my hand as opposed to the battlefield so he couldn't remove it. Something to note next time we play into Rakdos, that we need to play around the nowhere to run a little better. Go ahead and just unlock this. That's the only play we have. And we will swing. See if he chooses to double block. He's just going to block with the monkey, which is fine. All he needs is 1 extra damage to kill us here. If he flips anything face up that has 1 extra damage, we lose. But, I mean, I just don't think we could sit back and play for time. Maybe. Maybe we could. No combat tricks. Seems like both face down may not be creatures. Either that or physical. But I think that's pretty much a wrap for game 1. GG guys, and I will see you in the next game. Alright, we're back with game 2 here, and that's 2 games in a row where we have to mole, or 2 rounds in a row. That's rather unfortunate, to be honest. That's just the luck of the draw sometimes. Sometimes that just happens. Also could have discarded a land there, but the way our luck's been with lands recently, I think I'm gonna play it safe. Piggy bang, nice, we landed on a creature. Yeah, I'm just worried about having to mole. Sucks when you don't have card draw. Quite a bit, actually. Got a 2/2 roll model here. Need to get rid of that card. Card is super annoying. I think we're just gonna have to kill it. Don't want that to activate. That'd be a really bad time. And just hope. We have 2 more sources of removal in our hand, so it doesn't feel that bad doing that. Doesn't feel great, but it's a much more reasonable card. Right now we're just playing the removal game, it seems. Which is fine. Keep blasting the board. See what he ends up playing. We could have flipped our card, but I think I'd rather have Betrayer's Bargain as an option here if he plays a bomb. I don't want to really Betrayer's Bargain until we either have Delirium, or not Delirium, until we have this flip face up so we can get our treasure token. So we can get a little bit of extra value off sacrificing the nerd. Does he not have any playables? Interesting. I'm gonna go and flip this up. Piggy bank. Big pig. Swing in for 3. We're stuck on 4 lands. It's not good. He's got a bunch of card draw. Equally not as good. Yeah, these moles have been rough. Good lord. We are not in the best spot right now. Good news is we do have ways to deal with a bunch of shit, but yeah. It's fine. Just gonna lock me down so he gets the mana base he wants. It's like he might be playing Azoria Splash Red. Fine. It is a forest. Just don't have any playables right now. Yeah, don't really have any playables. Kind of just chilling at this point. Hoping we top deck something good next turn. Yep. Not using any removal on a Glimmer token, I can tell you that much. Another Glimmer token. Sucks for him that he doesn't have any payoffs on the board already while he's summoning all these Glimmers. Another land. This is rough. I feel like we have a ton of creatures. When it dies, it goes into an enchantment. I think we're just gonna kill that. Yeah. We get to exile it as well, so blast that down so it doesn't turn into an enchantment as opposed to using the Inferno. Exiling it is much better. So now he's down to 3 cards, and he only has 3 Glimmers in a couple rooms, so not the scariest thing in the world. These Glimmers are about to start getting extra value though once he unlocks this one. He starts getting counters. More card draw. That is tough. Yeah, it's hard to match it when they have so much more card advantage than we do. If we're not top decking really well, we're just in a bad spot. It's gonna exercise the piggy bank. Interesting. Okay. Gets us closer to Delirium. No, it's exiled. Duh. Alright, come on. Top deck king, baby. Let's go. Under the skin. Hey, it's playable. It is playable. What do we want to bring back? Bring the room back. It's fine. Go and get another Manifest Thread. That's a really good one. Now we just need some mana. Okay, we have 2 really strong creatures on the battlefield now, so that's good news. What's he gonna bring back? Probably unable to scream, if I had to guess. Also could use it to unlock his room. Yeah, he's gonna unlock the room. Fair enough. It's gonna go double Glimmer. Okay. Yeah, that's very strong. Terrifying, actually. Quite terrifying indeed. I don't really want to block yet either, and then unable to scream. Which one did he land? Landed the Rootwise Survivor. Getting our ass beat right now. Can't really swing at this point. 2 behind. Okay. We have our ground blocker up, but they're in the air right now. They have lethal in the air. We just lose, right? I think we just lose. I think in hindsight it would have been better just to blast down the dancers. Good game. I will see you guys in the 3rd game. Okay, the first 2 games we had to mull. Do we need to mull this game? No. So not that great. Like, I swear we have more creatures than this. Like, don't quite understand it. This hand is our best hand yet, though. So that's the good news. Bad news is we don't get anything established on the board until turn 3. There's a ton of quality 2 drops, so. Got a Manifest Dread, see what we got. We got a monkey. Why not? We'll take the forest. We could have left it in there for Delirium, but it's fine. Probably should have left it in there for delirium in hindsight. Just a little tilted right now, I'm not gonna lie. Fair enough. I'll allow it. Flare Burr. Hold up some extra mana in case we need to block here with a Violent Urge. Yeah, if that land was in there, we would have, wow, yeah. That was a misplay for sure. We should have kept the land in the graveyard, my bad. All we need to do is get an instant in there, though. So if we can play Violent Urge, we have Delirium. You gonna swing? Year of Infinity. Terrifying. I will block here just to get my Delirium on. Okay, we have Delirium activated, which is excellent. I have a lot of good payoff in our deck for Delirium. We have a Monstrous Emergence as well. You could also steal that. I don't think I want to use an Impossible Inferno. I'd rather use an Emergence on it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just blast it down. The lifelink's gonna get annoying if we don't. Get in for 2. And we will end our turn. We're about to bounce back, I believe. Double Meat Locker, or I guess it's the first Meat Locker. Those are very similar. Back! We really need to exile that card. 2 Impossible Infernos. Are we shitting right now? Unwilling Vessel. We're gonna kill that 100%. Needed to do it now. I don't think it triggers, right? Does it? It should not. Okay, cool. Ordering is important. Okay, we got a Rootwise Survivor here. We can also steal the Nerd. I think we take this and play that. Seems good to me. Go ahead and swing. We'll grab this land. This land is my land. This land is your land. It's gonna unlock a room. Probably get the Manifest Dread room unlock if I had to guess. Which room do you want, buddy? What's behind door number 1? Still got pretty good cards in our hand. Hopefully he does not have a discard. That would suck. Okay, we got at minimum a 3/3. Nothing I can do there. He's gonna gain 2. Or she. Could be a she. Did we just blast this? I think we do. I think we just shattered room here. You have a counter? I don't think so. I think Get Out's 2 islands. I don't think there's a counter outside of Get Out that's 2 mana. I could be wrong. Blast that down so Rootwise can get through. That was an it was an Enduring Curiosity. Really good. Good for us. Go ahead and swing out. Grab this land. And then we will go next. Getting the 2 lifesteal is annoying, but we're gonna outrace that pretty fast. There's another one. Funny. He's gonna draw some cards. No, he's gonna play a Cynical Loner instead. Okay. Got 13 on the board. Let's do some maths. We do have lethal here. I think we play for it. He would have to block though. I think we're gonna play for it anyway. Let's see what happens here. Discard a card. No. And then we can also manifest dread at the start here. I don't think there's any, interaction we want to do on our creatures. We might be able to find another haste. That would have been insane if we did. Okay. And then as far as Death Touch goes, we'll just put it on. Doesn't really matter. Gonna block there, which is fine. 1 HP. Grab this land. Okay. You may search the library for a card, put it into the graveyard, and then shuffle. Go ahead and throw one of these lands in there. Need a forest. He's got a card draw, we know that. But I feel pretty strong about our battlefield state right now. He's gonna get in, he's gonna heal 4. Fine. Unlocking that's not terrible, but I think we just blast this nerd down. This 2-5. Yeah, GG. Good game. Nice. We're not going 0-3 today, baby. We're 1-2 heading into the 4th game. I'll see you then. It's almost like when you don't have to mull, you can actually do things. This could be a really good hand for Haunted Shrieker. We're going to keep this. Hopefully we get to see the power of that card. It could be a lot of fun. Greetings. Momans. Got another green player. Manifest Dread. We'll throw a land to the graveyard. Halfway to Delirium. Glimmerlight. Fair enough. Alright, if he's got removal, he's gonna want to use it now. I want to be able to attack with the Haunted Shrieker one time, please. Be amazing. Strongest removal, get rid of the Storyteller. Then that way we can swing. That works. That's exactly what we want. Blast that down. Swing out. Manifest Dread. So far, so good. This is really good tempo. This is the strength of our deck. When we were drafting it, I knew we had a chance to do well with it, but I'm telling you, when I have Demole, just the luck goes down the window. Out the window, down the drain. GG. Let's go. We're 2-2, baby. We're making a comeback. See you in the next one. The badass portrait he has. We're a bit flooded here. Don't have the best things in the world. I think I'm supposed to mold this, but I'm not going to. Every time I mold, I just have worse hands, so at least this hand's somewhat functional. We have ways to remove something off the board with the Glassworks, and then at least on turn 4 we can get something down, but yeah, it's gonna be rough up into that point. Let's just hope their hand's not the best either. Okay, he had to mold, so that's a good sign. Goes back in. I love that card. Basically denies Delirium and also creates a really big threat that you need to deal with early on. Let's throw the under again. Down. Probably gonna ghost vacuum one of those things, which is fair enough. Make sure I don't have delirium. Probably not gonna have delirium this game, but that's okay. We got another Gruul player. Nothing in hand though. We love to see that. Go ahead and swing for R2. Oh, we have something. What do you have, my friend? You got some kind of cycling for land, if I had to guess? Or are you just gonna use your ghost vacuum again? We really needed a 3-drop here. If we had a 3-drop, we'd be cruising. We would have tempo, we'd have board advantage. It'd be great. Good news is, if he drops something that's pretty spooky, we can Glassworks it down. Speaking of Glassworks, so we get our Rip Chain, Razorkin on the board. Okay, we'll go ahead and play that. It is a 5-3 with reach, so chance of him having something in the air with Gruul is pretty slim, but you never know. Still a 5-3. It's the threat that you have to deal with. Okay. Absolutely going to blast that down. My turn to use Glassworks. Bye, my friend. And then we're going to swing for 5. Putting our opponent under pressure. Go ahead and use your Ghost Vacuum. I guess there's nothing to vacuum up right now. And these have to be creatures, by the way, with Ghost Vacuum to really get value out of it, other than denying Delirium. Most valuable Slayer. We're going to beat that down. Little beastie beatdown. Do you have an answer? +3, +0 manifest code? No? Okay. Swing for 5. Discard a land if we want to later. Not gonna do it yet though. So far so good. He doesn't really have any creatures under this, so nothing that scary. Let's go! Yes, sir. You already know. 3 wins. Alright, we got some sugar. We're going to get sugar too. Once again, this hand is definitely playable. Not my favorite though. But I think we're going to keep. Just like last time. Ooh, we got a Norin. That's pretty spooky. Ooh, nice. Shrieker. Love to see it. Monster Submergence is going to be quite nice here. Orphans of the Wheat. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of the Orphans of the Wheat. Yeah, I'm good on that. Tap any number of untapped creatures you control. It gets +1 until end of turn for each creature tapped that way. It's okay. But we might as well use our interaction while we have it. We can reveal a Razorkin. I'm fine with that. Because if we don't do that, then we just fall further behind. So we got to use our removal on things that don't necessarily command removal. Especially when they're playing Boros. We need to make sure we don't fall behind. We're starting to fall behind. Oh shit. We're already under trouble. No forest. That is quite sad. Rip Chain. We also have a most valuable Slayer. I think we just play the most valuable Slayer and we block. Could also bargain something. I think we're just going to play the most valuable Slayer though. Hope he does not have another 2 powerless creature come out right now. And if he does, we're still going to block. He doesn't have any ETB interactions for Norn right now, which is good, but he might have removal. That's what I'm thinking. If he has removal, we might be SOL. Gonna proc both of those. So if we deny 4 here, under pressure, under pressure. GG. Good game. Yeah, unfortunate we had to go against Boros there on a hand that we should have mulled. If we would have found another force, that could have helped for sure, but hey, it is what it is. It happens. We go 3-3 from an 0-2 start, just like our last Gruul deck, so honestly, not that bad. We do find ourselves with 1,000 gems and 2 packs, so definitely going to do another draft. Let's crack some packs. As always, if you're enjoying the Magic content and you want to see more drafts, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. And all month long, we have Spookfest, so make sure to check out our other content if you're into spooky things like I am. I have some really cool plans for October, so I'm excited for you guys to see those. But yeah, that's another Duskmourn draft in the bag. We finished 3-3. We'll be doing another draft soon. Catch you next time.